Hello everyone, right here I have a 2026 Chery Tiggo 7 PHEV. And today I'm going to make a startup and full vehicle tour video of it, show you the features inside and out. So here is the key fob. Let's go ahead and start it up first. There are welcome lights as you unlock the car. Standard for the Tiggo 7 PHEV in Malaysia is a remote start system. So to use the system, first make sure the car is locked, then press and hold this button. As you can see, the side mirrors are currently folded out. Upon locking the car, they automatically fold in. And upon unlocking, they automatically fold out again. If you press and hold on the unlock button, you are able to roll down all 4 windows in the car simultaneously. And to roll all of them back up together, just press and hold on the lock button. Another standard feature for the Tiggo 7 PHEV in Malaysia is Chery's version of a smart keyless entry and start system. So, just have the key fob on yourself. The car is currently unlocked. To lock the car, press the indented area on the driver's side door handle. And to unlock the car, just wait a moment and tap the area again behind the driver's side door handle. There is no start button in the Tiggo 7 PHEV. When you unlock the car and enter it, the interior electronics turn on. And to drive off, just make sure the key fob is inside the car. Put your foot on the brake. And shift the car into drive or reverse and move off in whichever direction you want to go to. The Tiggo 7 PHEV comes with an electric rack and pinion power steering system. Standard for Malaysia is a leather steering wheel with a flat bottom design and sport grips at 10 and 2. A 1-speed automatic transmission is standard in the Tiggo 7 PHEV. Another 2 standard items for Malaysia are front and rear parking sensors and a 540-degree 3D camera system. When the camera system is active, the rear camera view, the rear 360-degree camera view, and the front camera view all feature active guidance signs. Within the 360-degree camera display, one can select the left camera view, the rear camera view, the right camera view, the front camera view, the front top-down camera view, or the rear top-down camera view. To the top of the camera display are a row of buttons. The leftmost button brings up the camera settings menu, while next to it is the button to bring up the left and right side camera view. The third from the left button enters the front wide-angle camera view, while the fourth from the left button enters the 3D camera view. In this view, more camera angles can be selected, and the wheels in the 3D car icon turn with the steering wheel. The second from the right button goes back to the standard camera view, while the rightmost button exits the camera system. Safety features in the Tiggo 7 PHEV include 8 airbags, an anti-lock braking system, electronic brake force distribution, brake assist, an electronic stability program, a traction control system, hill start assist control, hill descent control, a tire pressure monitoring system, an alarm system, and an immobilizer. ISOFIX child seat anchor points are found on the outer 2 rear seats. Driver assistance features comprises autonomous emergency brake, multi-collision braking, front collision warning, rear collision warning, blind spot detection, rear cross traffic alert, rear cross traffic braking, integrated cruise control, traffic jam assist, lane departure warning, lane departure prevention, lane change assist, lane keeping assist, and emergency lane keeping assist. 18-inch 5 triple-spoke two-tone alloy rims are found on the Tiggo 7 PHEV in Malaysia. This car uses 225/60 R18 Maxxis Victra Sport 5 SUV tyres. The disc brakes are ventilated in front and solid out back. For the suspension, it is made out of McPherson struts up front and a multi-link setup at the rear. Chery is a Chinese car manufacturer headquartered in Wuhu, Anhui, China. It was established in 1997 and is currently one of the top 10 car manufacturers in China in terms of number of vehicles produced. The Tiggo series, consisting of crossover SUVs, is one of Chery's product lineups. The nameplate first debuted in 2005 on a compact crossover SUV. As the Tiggo lineup expanded, the original Chery Tiggo became known as the Chery Tiggo 3. The Tiggo lineup currently in production include the Tiggo 3X, the Tiggo 5X, the Tiggo 7, the Tiggo 7L, the Tiggo 8, the Tiggo 9, the Tiggo 9X, and the Tiggo 9L. The Tiggo 7 is a C-segment vehicle that is positioned above the smaller B-segment Tiggo 5X and the larger D-segment Tiggo 8. There are two Tiggo 7 generations so far, the first generation that debuted in 2016 and the second generation that came out in 2020. In its home market, there are two versions of the second generation Tiggo 7, the regular Tiggo 7 and the more premium Tiggo 7 Plus. Multiple facelifts have been given to the Tiggo 7, depending on which version and which market. Multiple names have also been given to the Tiggo 7, again depending on the market it is sold in. Chery Malaysia launched the Tiggo 7 PHEV in October 2025 as a locally assembled model. Only one variant is available, the 1.5 TGDi PHEV automatic. The Tiggo 7 PHEV is powered by a combination of a petrol engine and electric motor. The petrol engine is a SQRH4J15B, 1.5 litre, dual overhead cams, 16 valves, turbocharged inline-four petrol engine. This engine features variable valve timing and direct injection. It produces 141 horsepower and 215 Nm of torque. Meanwhile, the electric motor is powered by an 18.3 kWh lithium-ion phosphate battery, and this one produces 201 horsepower and 310 Nm of torque. Total combined output is 275 horsepower and 365 Nm of torque. The fuel tank holds 60 litres of petrol, and the combined fuel consumption for the Tiggo 7 PHEV automatic is 1.4 litres per 100 km. EV-only range is 93 km, while the combined range is 1200 km. Carbon dioxide emissions is 33 grams per kilometer, and the Tiggo 7 PHEV is a front-wheel drive vehicle. Exterior features of the Tiggo 7 PHEV include automatic manual leveling LED projector headlights, automatic wipers, automatic high beams, LED daytime running lights, LED sequential front indicators, LED side and rear indicators, LED front and rear fog lights, LED rear lights, LED rear number plate lights, body-colored door handles and side mirrors, a rear spoiler, roof rails, and dual exhaust pipes. Speakers right there and right there, bottle holder, storage, central locking, mirror controls, window controls. All of the windows in this car are powered, and all of them do get a full automatic function in both directions. Electronic child locks and window locks for the rear doors. This button operates the power rear hatch. This one pops open the fuel door. Chery floor mats. And the driver's seat in this Tiggo 7 PHEV does get full powered adjustments. All of the controls are located right down there. And the driver's seat also does get a 3% memory function set using the buttons right there. Dual zone automatic climate control system. To access the climate control menu, press the area in the middle, and right here we are in the climate control menu. You have the power button, different modes, air conditioning, fan speed, front and rear defrost, recirculation, automatic mode, passenger side temperature, driver side temperature, your parking climate option. Sync means if you have it turned on, the driver side will control the temperature for both sides, but if you turn it off, each side will have their individual temperature controls. Right here you have your rapid cooling, rapid warming, and smart deodorization features. And right up here you can select between your climate control, your seat heating and ventilation controls for the front. They are 3-stage for the driver and front passenger. And you can also access your climate control settings right here. Apart from the controls on the display, you also have a set of controls down here with your temperature, front and rear defrost, power, air conditioning, recirculation, automatic, and fan speed. Down here is a bit of storage. It also doubles up as your Qi wireless charging pad. And to the right of the storage area, you have a USB-A port to connect to the system and a USB-C port for charging. Cup holders. And this area does have a cover if you do not want it exposed. Right here you can select between EV and HEV driving modes. This one brings up the camera system, and right here you have your drive mode selector with Eco, Normal and Sport driving modes. Below the center console we have more storage, and this item right here is a tool to break the glass in case of an emergency. The Tiggo 7 PHEV comes with an integrated touchscreen head unit. The system features a 12.3-inch infotainment display, various media connectivity options, and navigation. Sound is provided by an 8-speaker Sony premium audio sound system. The Sony sound system that the Tiggo 7 PHEV uses is actually quite good. We are currently in the CarPlay menu with the current song playing information. The album art will show up here if available. You have the song title. The artist and album name will show up here again if available. You can play pause, go back a song, go for the song, song duration, and below you can activate shuffle, repeat, favorite the song, and bring up the suggest as option. This button goes to your playing next playlist, and hit this button to go back to your main media menu where you can select between library, playlists, and radio. Under library, you can look at your recently added songs, playlists, artists, and whatnot. This button searches for music, and this button goes back to your current media playing information. To the right, shortcut buttons for Waze, music, phone, and hit this button to go back to your main CarPlay menu where you can select between phone, music, Apple Maps, messages, so on and so forth. There are more apps to the right. While to the left, we have Waze. You can search for destination, control the media, and go to the left once more and we have widgets. It's currently displaying the clock and weather, but you can also view your photos, events, calendar, so on and so forth. To go back to the main Chery system, hit the Chery button right here. And right here we are in the main Chery system with your CarPlay devices, Android Auto devices. Apart from your device manager, you also have your system settings. Display settings. Voice settings. Sound settings with your various volume adjustments, default volume, speed volume, equalizer, balance fader, and all that. Bluetooth settings. And below, you can access your phone menu, your current media menu, settings menu, which we are just in, climate control menu, we hit the vehicle icon, we can select your drive modes, your HEV, EV or EV Plus modes. You can activate the electronic child locks and window locks for the rear doors right here. Activate or deactivate your electronic central locking. And apart from quick control, we also have your vehicle settings. Smart key settings. Driver assistance settings. Headlight settings. Ambient light settings. Vehicle comfort. Hit this and we go to your list of apps with your audio, new energy menu. Right here you have your energy flow, power management, discharge management. You can activate your V2L feature right here, and more energy settings. You also have your local settings, vehicle settings. These two we were just in earlier on. You can also select your CarPlay, Android Auto, view your electronic owner's manual, bring up your surround view camera system. Right here we have the dash cam. You can view videos, pictures, phone. And the home button is right here. Right here you have your media controls, new energy information, vehicle settings, Bluetooth settings, and if you swipe from the top down, we have your list of vehicle messages, your various shortcut buttons, and you can also adjust the media volume and brightness level right there. As shown earlier, this car does have power folding side mirrors. To fold the side mirrors in from the inside, press this button right here. Electronic central locking. Light and indicator controls. Volume controls, seat track. The seat track buttons also double up as your Bluetooth telephone controls. Play, pause, voice control. And this button goes through the multi-information display located within the instrument cluster. Right now you have your trip computer since the last reset with the average speed and distance traveled, tire pressure monitoring system, your power indicator, electric drive power, your consumption information for the past 50 kilometers, and back to the trip computer. Right here you have your adaptive cruise control and speed limiter controls, favorite button, wiper controls, and the steering wheel in this car is tilt and telescopic. You adjust it using this lever right here. I forgot to mention this early on, but you have your volume and power wheel right here. Front center armrest with storage down below. This area is LED illuminated. Auto dimming rear view mirror. LED reading / interior lights. And right here you have your panoramic sunroof controls. This one controls the sunroof itself, while this one controls the shade. You can open up the sunroof as a vent, or open it up in full. Sun visor for the driver's side. Does get a vanity mirror and a ring light. Press this button to switch between your yellow or white lights. Sunglasses holder. Alright, so I guess that's it for the startup. We can turn it off right now. And continue with the rest of the tour. Speakers, bottle holder, storage, window control, and the rear seat backs in the Tiggo 7 PHEV do fold. They split 60-40 when folding, and to fold them down, first make sure the headrests are all the way down. Then locate the levers on the sides of the outer two rear headrests. The one on that side folds down the left seat and the middle seat, while the one on this side folds down the right seat. Just pull it and flip the seat back down. I did set the driver's seat to a position that I would feel comfortable in. I'm about 5'7", which is about 1.7 meters tall. There is quite a lot of room to stretch out my feet underneath the driver's seat. As for leg room, I get about this much. And I get about this much in terms of headroom. It is actually very nice and spacious back here. The seats are soft and comfortable as well. On the front seat backs are storage pockets together with cutouts that help with additional leg room. Rear aircon vents in the middle with a USB-A port below it for charging, and storage areas right here and down there. Rear center armrest with cup holders, and right above for both sides at the back are grip handles, hooks, and the rear LED reading / interior lights. There are 5 ways to open the powered rear hatch in this 2026 Tiggo 7 PHEV and 4 ways to close it. Boot space in the Tiggo 7 PHEV is 475 litres with the rear seat backs in place. Fold the rear seat backs down, remove the cargo cover, and the boot space increases to 1386 litres. To the left of the boot is an LED light and a power outlet, while to the right of the boot is a hook. Under the boot floor is a bit of storage together with the vehicle's warning triangle and tyre repair kit. The front headrests are built into the seat, so adjustable headrests for the rear only. Speakers, bottle holder, storage, window control, and the front passenger seat in this Tiggo 7 PHEV does get full powered adjustments as well, with the same set of adjustments as found on the driver's side, just that this side loses out on the height adjustment and the 3-person memory function. Nicely sized glove box. It is LED illuminated. Grip handle for the front passenger. And the front passenger's sun visor does get a vanity mirror with the same light ring as found on the driver's side. So you press this button to switch between the white and yellow lights. Alright, so that's it for the startup and full vehicle tour video of this 2026 Chery Tiggo 7 PHEV. Thanks for watching and goodbye.